G'day guys, my name is Nick and this is my channel LowRangeNick, where I do videos about four-wheel driving, accessory fitting and modifications to your four-wheel drive vehicle. So today, for the MU-X, it is tyre and rim day. So I've chosen these rims. So they're a 17 by 8.5 fuel vector with a positive 7.4 offset. So they should fit perfectly on the MU-X and not stick out too much. So these are the tyres I've chosen. So they're Atturo Trailblade mud terrain. So they're made in Thailand and they are pretty beefy. So you can see the sidewall tread there, it's pretty thick. Right through the tread centre, it's really deep tread, good tread blocks. Looks like it should be really good in the mud and sand, and hopefully good on rocks as well, nice and grippy. They seem to be fairly soft, so it should be nice and grippy on the rocks as well. But there's one I've fitted up already. That looks pretty good. So I'm just going to fit the other ones and I'll show you how we go about fitting a tyre to the rim. So for starters, I'll just put the rim in these clamps and then clamp this down. That's nice. So I'm just going to take the valve out of this valve stem just so when I'm filling it up it can pump in heaps of air to pop that bead on. So now it's time to pop the tyre on. So I'll just make sure I've got that yellow dot up. Push it over the back like that. Bring this arm down. And I just need to line this arm. As you can see, I've lined that arm up so it's just off the rim, but it's not going to scratch it. So now I'll just feed the tyre through and push that tyre on. So I'll let you guys watch the back section when I push this tyre on and you'll be able to see exactly how it goes on. So you just need to line it up like that and then a bit of pressure. Just pop on like that pretty easily. And this next bead, need a little bit more to pop this next bead on. So I just need to get it in that position. We'll use this other arm, got a bit of weight down here. And I'll spin that tyre on. There we go. So just get rid of this arm. So now the tyre's on the rim. So now I'll pop it off the machine and blast it onto the bead. So just make sure that that valve's lined up the yellow dot and it should balance up quite easy. So when tyres have been sitting for a while, sitting in stacks, they can compress in a fair bit. So as you can see, there's a fair bit of gap between here. So I need to pop this onto the bead here. So the easiest way to do that is to try and prop the tyre up a little bit on the rim, and then I'm going to use a blaster to blast some air into here and pop that onto the bead. So I'll show you just how I do that. Awesome, so that's popped on the bead now. So it's not too hard, you just need the bead blaster to be able to get it to pop on. But yeah, so that one's done. I'm going to pop the other ones onto the rims and then I'll show you how we balance them. Now it's time to balance the wheels up. So I've just put it on the balancer and locked it in. And now this is a laser balancer, so it can take the measurements. So I pretty much just put in where I want the weights. And then I use a little arm to measure out the width of the rim. Where I want the weights, and then I can spin it up. the right side wants 100, and the left it wants 90 grams. Now all I do is find those spots where it wants the weights. Then I put these stick-on weights in those spots where it wants the weights. I just put 100 grams on the right side. Now I'll put 90 on the left. So now I can spin that up again. We'll see just how close we got. There you go, so 0, 0. So that means the rim and the tyre are perfectly balanced. And that one's ready to go in the car. So the rims come with this little concentric ring, so this just goes on the hub just to locate the rim, just to stop any imbalances. So now it's time to chuck the new rims on. Just have to put these nuts up. Get it centralised and I'll be able to pop that back in. So if you guys are fitting these fuel rims, I just found out that these front little cap covers, they only just fit. So it comes like this with the inner spring to hold it into the rim, but because you've got the hub sitting out here, I've actually had to take the spring off. I had to pop it off like that, and then I was able to hit it in just with my hand, and that's stuck in there really tight now, so it's not going anywhere. But I had to get rid of this spring to be able to get it in there. So if you're going to fit these rims, that's just a little tip for you that I've just figured out. Now I've got the rims on, just going to go around and double check all these wheel nuts are tight with the bar. There you go guys, the new tyres and rims are fitted, so pretty happy with how it looks, and these tyres look like they should be pretty good off-road as well. They look pretty meaty, nice sidewall tread, so I'm pretty keen to test them out. So I thought this would be just a good little video just to show you sort of what's happening when you drop your car off to get new tyres and rims to a full drive shop or your tyre shop. Just a little bit of an insight to see what's actually going on behind the scenes. And I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of the MU-X build up. Cheers guys.